Greetings, I am Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together. Oh, let's make some tea together.
Oh boy, are we actually gonna make tea though?
I mean,
we're just gonna get tea.
We're not gonna make it. We're just gonna go get it. We're gonna drive to the store, and without any money, we're going to acquire tea.
Yay!
That is also the hill I will die on. There are so many hills in this story, and I will die on all of them.
That was really awkward.
Oh. I mean,
honey, I think it's obvious.
You seem to have a hard time being upfront with anyone about how you feel ever. So while I appreciate that you're having a piece of personal analysis here, that there really is, like, you can't be upfront with Regina, you can't be upfront with Blaine, you can't be upfront with Mr. Jones. Like, that is just a quality of you, dear. Well, I don't know why it's so hard for me to be upfront with how I feel about Blaine, about Luke. It's because you're not upfront with anyone.
Yeah,
literally, like, every character we've seen you with, even with Rachel, you aren't really upfront about your feelings. Mm-mm. She's just more direct, and you'll answer her questions.
Yeah.
Hup. It's not like it's a big secret. I mean, it could be. Everyone doesn't just know. I just have to work up the nerve.
There's also
every time.
There's also actually a thing that I've mentioned before where sometimes it is just fun to flirt, because flirting is just a fun behavior to engage in. It's not necessarily like it means anything that it's serious. So sometimes, though, then I watch some people going, God, people could just never be serious or say what they're actually thinking or whatever else. And it's like, or flirting is just a fun thing that you can just engage in, because normally how else are you supposed to get good at flirting if you never flirt?
Practice. Right? Additionally, a lot of flirting that I have done is very clever, playful banter. Sort of like her saying you have hindsight kind of thing. So it's a fun game of wits, which is entertaining and interesting.
Yes.
And so, yes.
Yeah,
it's okay to have to work up the nerve every time. However, if you have to work up the nerve every time, even once you're in a relationship, that could be a flag.
No.
Sometimes I just really want to plant one on the guy. You should talk to him about that, probably.
Before you touch him.
You have spent almost no time together at all. Like, you really haven't. Like, I know it's been several hours of working together, because there's always a several hours later kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, apparently you guys don't speak during that time, because we never come back into a piece of a conversation. Like, there'd be a really easy convention here. Okay, so this is a writing convention, directorial convention, however you want to do it. And if you ever wanted to do a story, or anyone listening here ever wants to do a story, and you want to show that more has been going on off screen than the reader has seen. So yes, a lot more can go off screen than the reader has seen, but you have to sort of let the reader know at some point that it is. Otherwise, there can be this assumption, like we have here, that everything we see is really all there is.
Yes.
Okay? Because in here, we're really spending basically every minute of Lily's day with her. And sure, we don't spend the whole evening with her when she goes inside the house, but we're even privy to her dreams that are important to her. So, like, we're getting the play-by-play of her life and her whole day. So, when it says a few hours later, if you had it come back in with the end of a piece of dialogue that was relevant to a type of relationship or conversation you wanted them to be building, then the reader would start catching on very quickly that, one, they don't get to be involved in those conversations, because it doesn't have to continue once the screen gets there. It can just be like, oh, and now we're finished, and then you move on to the next step in the game.
Right.
Or it can really just be used to inform the reader that they are building a relationship in a way that's relevant. And those tiny little lines, like one little piece of finishing a conversation, can have a lot of weight and punch for suggesting what kind of conversation and connectivity went on during the block.
Yep, absolutely.
So I would recommend, in this case, if this is what they want to do, they could be putting that in there to suggest that the characters actually speak to each other and something meaningful happens when several amounts of whatever go by.
Yeah, it's, again, that thing of short hops and long hops. Basically knowing where to jump and what to talk about and what to basically run in on. And
how you conclude your jump.
Aha!
Right. But today's been so nice already. Nothing could possibly ruin it. Oh, it's your mom. Oh my God, it's our mom. She won't load in yet, but she's there. Do you want to do mom, or do you want me to? Dear, your nose, I don't know what's going on, but it looks so unnatural compared to everyone else's. You almost look like an extreme parody caricature of Lily.
Yeah, kind of.
Which is a little bit rough.
Is that my beautiful daughter?
She can't have that kind of an accent.
No, that's true.
Because that's her daughter. Your clothes are amazing.
Is that my beautiful daughter?
There we go. Oh, no. Even though you've tried to contact your mom?
Or your mom tried to
Wow. You walked out here in those heels? Good job, by the way.
Wow, her model looks nothing like her art. God, we're gonna keep running into this over and over and over again.
Also, they are just
like that bouffant is wild.
Hips for days. You are made of booty, is what I'm getting
whoa.
here. Tiny little feet, little hands, and of course over here, itty bitty waist. But, in her actual 3D model, just nothing but hips. Like the largest piece of you is your hair and your hips, my dear.
Wow.
Oh, no. You've actually tried to contact your mom, dear.
It is Lily Roberts. Get over here.
There we go. Hi, Mom.
Oh, she looks annoyed.
Hi.
Oh, that's not
Mom.
Holly.
Deal with Holly. So the thing I'm also having the problem with her nose is her nose goes all the way to her lip.
Yep.
So there's no septum there, or what some people call a shush mark.
Yeah.
That cute little divot, or that you have.
It looks like the teardrop.
That is under your nose that goes down to your lips. So everybody else has space, as far as I've noticed, between their lips and nose. Deal with Holly. But her mother does not, and so it's not necessarily the type of nose so much as it attaches to the top of her lips, and that is really weird for me.
It really does. That's really strange.
So that is where I'm going. You look like a caricature or a parody compared to the rest of the characters.
Yeah, no kidding.
Uh-huh. Also, it looks like you got some amazing compression going on with your shapewear. Like, damn.
No kidding.
All right. Mom, what are you doing here? It's been years since I saw you, and you just show up unannounced. Well, you did call me. I did call you. It's true.
It's
couple
true.
Of times.
What? I can't come and spend some time with my only daughter? Is that so strange?
How do you know where I am? Did I tell you where I am?
I don't.
The lips now. Now she has a little bit of space between her lips and nose. So if she stretches enough, she can have some. I mean, no, but that sounded a lot like something Blaine would say. It's strange that it's taken you almost 10 years to do it.
Whoa.
It really, that thing of, I just, sounded like you just kind of gaslit me a little bit of basically saying that I was overreacting because this is perfectly normal, but I feel like it's not perfectly normal.
But also,
again,
nobody has to see each other at all, even your parents.
It's
even
not
the
required.
kids don't have to talk to you, like it's not required.
There we go. I mean, I've been calling and texting you pretty regularly, and I never hear anything back.
I know about one phone call.
On the other hand, she might have been, I think she either called her once and then texted her once. There's been 2 or 3 times she's contacted her mother. I know that.
Okay.
There's at least 2 and maybe 3, I would say, but that could be one of those things if it's been happening off scene as well.
Okay.
Also, she could have been calling and texting her regularly for 10 years, and regularly could be every couple of months.
Yeah, and
or every couple of weeks.
I was going to say every couple of weeks. Also, the thing, maybe what I'm seeing in this case is more of the focus on the garden versus where she would try to contact her mom far more frequently, maybe, when she was working her office job because you have more time.
And because the phone is just sitting there all the time.
Yeah.
Lily, you look like a mess. That is some hip wiggle, like, wow.
Probably an old number. I've been all over the place.
Then how did you even know I was here? At my aunt's house. My great aunt's house. If you thought I was still living, how would you even know where I was at all?
Oh, from Cousin Larry, of course. You know Cousin Larry.
Look at that lip bite. Whoa. Why is her face so exaggerated compared to everyone else? I don't know what you guys are going for. I'm also getting a little bit of like a Fran Drescher vibe.
Yeah, kind of. And you know from Cousin Larry, of course. You know Cousin Larry.
That's okay. You can stick with what you got. Let's. It's more like Lily is fine.
It's fine.
I just am like, why are they doing this? Feels weird. But Cousin Larry, who's not actually a cousin? Larry? You've been in contact with Larry and not your own daughter? And also, he's not even my cousin?
By the way? You get that fire from Robert's side of the family, for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna unpack.
Yeah,
You're going to try to get the money.
I have suddenly realized why I dated Blaine. Everyone in my entire family, and that I assumed was in my family, is just as pushy as he was, so it was very familiar and very comfortable. There we go.
This is about money again, though. Why is everybody you know?
Unpack. You're staying here.
Well, you've got all this room. You wouldn't turn away your own mother, would you?
1, where the hell are you living? And so turning you away doesn't matter. 2, you need to stay in the art place because that's where I apparently put guests, the studio. And 3, yeah, I can turn away my own mother. Apparently you have turned me away many times.
Actually.
So, there. Of course not.
That anger. Of course not.
Of course not.
I'm like, wow, that is solidly there.
Hi.
You spilled the tea on the way back.
Let me give you the tea. Oh, ha,
Oh, honey.
hi. Here's the tea. Yes, she did use it. Yes.
Yes!
My mom just decided to drop by unannounced, and she's going to be living here for an indeterminate amount of time in an
And I'm trying
indeterminate
to get rid of
capacity.
her.
And I don't like it.
That good tea or bad tea?
It's bad tea. It's the kind of tea that makes me want to angrily do manual labor because I dislike my mother, who has been hurting me passively by not communicating with me, and I feel like she is lying about me having the wrong number, and I don't know even.
You should talk to Luke more. There's more you could basically access of going, let's talk about my childhood. Let's talk about my experiences. Let's just talk about me.
And if he's interested in getting to know you, he could ask right now.
Right? Well, plenty of that to go around, at least.
There is a lot of manual labor to go
You're
around.
literally going to ignore your mom while she runs through your house?
And does whatever to your stuff, I guess.
Oh my god! Why would you ever do it? Like, I would immediately be like,
I need to know, does your mom have a car?
oh my god, we're gonna go find out.
Does your mom have a car?
Is it loaded in? Is it?
Your mom's not even here. The world's not even here.
Whoa.
Okay, here we go. There's our
Nope,
honey
no
sale.
car.
Your mom walked from Timbuktu in those shoes.
Yep.
She just did it. It's fine. Good job. She's gonna be walking back through this garden and ruining her heels for quite some time. Blaine, you cannot donate your art if it's still on Lily's property.
No
Just
shit.
So you know. Just gonna point that out for anyone that hasn't thought about that yet. All right, back to the tea. Here we go. Sorry, but thank you for joining me in that adventure. I appreciate it.
No, you're fine. I'm
consistent.
still annoyed that really she's like, I'm just going to completely ignore my mom who's going to potentially be rummaging through my shit. Like, knowing that kind of basically attitude or the way that her mom is acting, her mom will completely go through her crap.
That does
at all. She
feel
has
like
no
that.
respect of space. Like, this makes me now suddenly, I'm like, why are we doing all this anxiety bull crap near the end?
Again.
And it's like, it's drama, but I'm like, it's weird drama. Like, they couldn't come up with drama with just the characters that were there or work out anything that would actually work very well.
Or a level of going, I need to go back to the house and get rid of my mom. And Luke, if I feel comfortable with you, can you be moral support? 2, I can also call my good friend who's really great at helping me kick people out, Regina, and the 3 of us can make her leave.
Yeah.
Like, there's
You
that.
can.
Or, again, you can go, okay, Mom, if I can't make you leave because I can't turn you away because you will bowl me over and I do not have the internal agency to tell you no, then what I'm going to do is say, sure, you can stay in the studio. In Uncle Arthur's studio, because she would know exactly what that is.
She would.
As well as going, all right, Lily, do you have a guest room set up? Do you have space for her to put her stuff?
Who
Did
knows?
Lily move in with her tiny little car full of stuff into one bedroom and nothing else? Anyway, we're going to fix the stone walls.
Where nobody died at Stonewall.
Where no one died. Commemorate all the people who died at Stonewall. Oh, no one died? Well, that is commemorative. Oh, ha, ha. All right.
Wanna fix up these stone walls?
Sure.
Murder.
Masonry sounds great right now. Whatever. Sure. I'll summon bricks. Reaches into patrons' private space, drags them out of their me day. I'm going to need you today.
Excuse me?
My mom is here.
Honey, you haven't even talked to me about her.
Shit. Can you help me first and then I'll not communicate more later because I'm bad at communication and I wouldn't even be aware enough to say that.
I'm
going to look at you with emotions and hope you glark it from context.
I refuse. You're gonna have to talk to me.
Ah, shit.
You're in a mood, huh?
Again, if he was interested in you, he could talk to you. He could ask you about things. I wanted the white. I really wanted the white.
The white is literally
also,
the first one.
okay, over here by the stairs.
Uh-huh.
Where is the top of that brick? That brick is paper thin. Like,
It's fine.
your grass
They're
doesn't
trying.
go up to the edge like the bushes do. Like, your bushes are hanging over the edge, and I get that. But, like, your grass isn't growing in the brick. There's no dirt on top of the brick. The grass isn't overhanging the brick. Your layers are having trouble. This isn't white. This is, like, taupe or beige, and I want actual white so bad.
Mm.
So, this is fine. It matches the flower-ish
The red, yeah.
motif.
It'll drag more of the color out.
Yep, it will. I can't believe she just showed up without calling or anything.
And also is going, Cousin Larry! That immediately is like such dangerous,
Okay.
like, whoa.
Okay, hold on a second.
What?
Look behind Luke and Lily. We put broken bricks on the top of our new brick wall.
What?
Why did we leave the broken bricks with fix up the brick wall?
Oh my
Like, there are
God.
still crushed and broken bricks. Like, I get that it could be descending, but there are still 3 of them you can see that are visibly broken. So I am irritated about that.
Did you, sorry. Did you, not want to see her?
I did, but I wanted to know about it ahead of time so I could prepare.
So you did not want to see her. She
We
just agreed
to
wanting to see, like, not see her. That's what she agreed to.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they meant.
Uh,
We haven't talked in years, not for lack of trying on my part. My mom is just a lot.
Sounds like everybody in your life's a lot, honestly. Maybe these walls will help keep her out.
Well, if we repaired it all the way, it'd have a better shot. How one can hope. Hang on, you want to help me build a wall around the house real quick? What if I just shut the gate? No one in my family climbs. If we finish that wall around my property so that there wasn't a driveway that's not a driveway by the honey stand and just locked the gate, they just have to yell outside like those, fancy old, what is it, like Southern belles that can't do any work.
Yoo-hoo!
Hello!
Hello!
Outside the gate, you betcha.
All right, what's next?
And we got restore tea garden stairs.
I'm still annoyed about the wall. Like, the
I
wall is
am.
busted? Like,
I'm
why
like,
would you do that? I would restore it.
I'll replace it with broken bricks? Really?
Aye. We ought to get these stairs shored up.
You mean get the leaves off them and the cracks out of them?
I mean, that's what that means. Fix and clean them and everything else. Do you know?
Shored up means supported. You shore up a wall. You shore up a defense. You add more to it.
I swear shored up could be used as something else. Hang on.
I thought shoring up was adding more to it to support it. We're going to look up this real quick. This is a vocabulary lesson with lies and scandal.
Uh-huh.
All right, to support.
To support something or keep something from falling by placing something under or against it. They shored up the roof/wall to support and help. Tax cuts are supposed to shore up the economy, which they don't, but that's okay.
See, but I was right. You shore it up. We're not shoring up these stairs. They're not collapsing. They're in great structural repair as far as their foundation is concerned. They're just cracked. So I don't feel like there's anything to shore up here at all. And since I'm pissed off as Lily about her stupid mom and various other things that we have mentioned previously, I don't think that is the appropriate thing to say. And I don't think they're trying to make him sound dorky here. I think they just didn't pick an effective word.
And they didn't know what they picked. It was the social experience probably where they went, yeah, you shore something up, you fix it. Like what I thought. Because everybody contextually seems to have started to use shore up to also mean fix.
Right, if I shore up the roof, I'm fixing it. No, you're kludging it. It's temporary.
Yeah.
Ha. Oh. We'll shore up the roof with a support kludge. All right?
Right.
All right. Let's not. Then my mom won't be able to climb up. Except for those stairs work fine, and he's already used them, so...
You're fine. That's, certainly a strategy.
If I go just level the house, no one can stay with me anymore. Because no one's going to try and live with me in the art studio.
No pressure.
Is that spelled wrong? Is that what you're looking at, or what?
That's certainly a strategy.
No, my friend just left for a second.
No, you're fine.
All right, fine. Give me a hand. We're not shoring up the stairs, though. We're repairing the stairs.
Why won't we get rid of the leaves?
I don't know, but I desperately...
off.
The fact that they're going to carefully rebuild a set of stairs under the leaves, so the leaves stay in an identical position, it just amazes me. Can you imagine, like, taking reference pictures of these leaves, mapping out and planning where they are? They're like an art exhibit kind of thing. Moving them all out of the way carefully, like labeling which ones go where, and then building these stairs and putting them all back in place. Like, come on, help me out here, dudes.
It would be pretty good. It'd be a little weird.
Yeah, I think we need the cream color for it to sort of have that same balance.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I think this works. She's still so grumpy. I'm so worked up about Mom. I think I put 3 of these leaves in the wrong place when I put them back.
Okay, that's disappointing.
The nerve of her, showing up without a word. We even forgot to sweep these stairs and instead spent 4 hours labeling leaves carefully and putting them back in place. I mean, I'm emotional, okay? And after how she left things before... How did she leave things before?
Sounds like you guys have a lot to talk about.
No, because I don't want to talk about it. Or not talk about, which is the way things go.
I mean, sure. You know best.
Do I know best? I'm not sure that I do.
I don't know anything about you and your mom. Or actually, I don't know you at all. Maybe you do know best. I have no clue, honey, because I don't know anything.
Luke, that's completely fair. I was gonna say, do you know me? You don't know me. And I don't know best. My life was a mess before this, and it's kind of a mess right now. And I'm still in all the muddy social water that I ever was before, but you don't know that because you're not dealing with Mr. Jones or with Blaine or with Regina, and I haven't really talked to you about any of them or my experiences with them at all. So, you know what? You have no idea where you are.
Ah!
Oh dear,
Oh,
cutscene with Mom, and she's
God,
gonna
here we go.
say he's one hot piece of meat if I know what kind of character she's supposed to be.
Well, well, well. Who's this man getting his hands dirty in my daughter's rose garden?
Mom, since when is this my rose garden? Also, like, you could set a drink on that caboose.
Yeah, you could.
That's impressive.
She has sun leveling to do.
Some booty.
Ah.
Mom, did you have to make that sound so gross?
Don't blame your dirty mind on me. Now, aren't you gonna introduce me to tall, dark, and passable here?
Oh, she does the same kind of insults as her child.
Oh, well, we get to know where she got it.
You're like your mom, I guess.
And also she got it from Blaine. Passable?
Apparently.
He's like, I know I'm used to being attractive, thank you very much, but in the next one we're gonna have to, I guess, introduce Holly, rather than just trying to fucking scoot off her mom, because I gotta tell ya, in some ways, if it were me, I would definitely not be doing this, but I also feel Lily in this situation going, I wouldn't know how to deal with this at all. And like, I cannot sometimes handle when my parents come around. Mm-hmm. Like, my parents have dropped in on me on more than one occasion, and it's been bad. Yeah. Where it's just, like, not a good time to be had at all.
And I will say that I am way more inclined to be incredibly gentle, understanding, and supportive of fictional characters in reference to their parents, and even negative or harmful or limited parenting tropes when the character's agency is concerned, because it can be incredibly hard to stand up to your parents, to maintain your sense of self or your self that you've developed outside of them when your parents show up in force. Like, I have seen people who are amazing, strong, capable people just crumble into a submissive, disorganized mess when their parents show up, because that is the only way they know how to be with them there, and they've never been allowed to or had agency and support to build anything different. So, and with real people, I am just forgiving in general, but I specify fictional people here. Yeah. At any rate,
thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Again, we're going to be introducing Holly in the next one, so please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. Also, if you'd like to support us, please feel free to share our videos with somebody. If you had a good time today, or you want to just start a conversation with somebody, or it just was something that you thought was interesting that you just like to share. Other than that, though, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!